Hey there, collective of twin flame soulmates that share their other half of their soul with one other person in the whole multiverse. Yes, hi, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. Well, don't you know, ye are gods, said the J name in the lion, like lion lamb, or lying, like not telling the truth, book literature says. But you know what? That whole book is the fake creator source, and they're telling you the truth, but they're telling you in extremely layered, hidden up ways, in metaphors and allegories. And it's true. I'm God, you are God, because we are God particles. And the way of saying that synonymously is saying the word son or daughter, or yeah, so yeah, we are gods. I'm a god, I am God, you are God, because if we're part of God, then we're God. Yeah, so I've been changing my mind. I've been doing what a brother that sent himself to jail for 8 years has done, and he helped me to get there. And his grandfather, that he named his channel after, has helped me to get there, which Neville Goddard has helped them to get there. Neville Goddard was a best friend to, or a friend to, David's grandfather. And that's why he named his channel after his grandfather that loved him and gave him a lot of wisdom from Neville Goddard. Excuse me. And let me just say disclaimer. This is a mature, loving, wise channel for mature, loving, wise of all ages and races. Doesn't matter if you're a non-terrestrial from the past or the future, or a spiritual being conjured. Because you pay karma just like me. But anyways, but this is a loving, wise, mature adult channel. So sometimes for ambiance, energy, reasons to enunciate, maybe the seriousness or something, or playfulness or whatever, I'm going to use certain words that are considered lower energies. So yeah, anyways, but yeah, we are gods. I am God. I am a God particle. I am a son, daughter. Which means I'm a piece of the creator of source and of supreme source for eternity or infinity. I like to use the word infinity. And I'm just thankful for Neville Goddard and people like him that have helped change my mind, my consciousness, my thinking, my beliefs. They have Neville Goddard and David and Elmer O'Locker Jr. channel, which is David's channel, which is the grandson that I learned this from. And then that's how he turned me on to like and listen to Neville Goddard, because that's where he learned it from. But if it wasn't for Neville Goddard saying the truth from Source Creator, I wouldn't have changed and healed so quickly and ascended myself so quickly. Now I'm ascending every day because I'm putting my ascension first. That means I'm focusing on loving me in that balanced, godly, healthy way every day. And what that looks like is my free will choices are harmless. They are not dark. They are not selfish or evil or demonic or atanic with an S at the beginning. Yeah, so they're not negative energy to me or any others. But that's the thing. If you want to be rich and wealthy, bottom line, you've got to change your thinking to believe only positive about yourself. And at first, that's going to be super hard. It is. Because it wasn't really super hard to me, but I could feel that frequency like draw into my body to make me feel like, oh, that's uncomfortable. Oh, I know it's true, but God, I don't believe it all the way. But eventually you get there. I promise. If you keep on persistingly not giving up, fighting the dark frequency reality matrix layers around you, because everything is matter, everything is energy, then eventually thinking like the God particle that you are, thinking like creator, thinking like source, thinking the way you should, that's loving and wise and true, it's easier. It just gets easier and easier. But you got to teach yourself and reprogram yourself from all the lies you've been told since you've been a baby, born into your effed up family or toxic family, or maybe you had a good family. I don't know. But, you were programmed the first 7 years, like I was, and we got taught lies and abuse was done to us. And whether it was knowingly done or unknowingly done or maliciously done or not maliciously done, it was done. So then those first 7 years, any issues and problems you have now, it's from the first 7 years. It's that simple. Really, everything is that simple. It is. And so all you need to do is love yourself, and that will change and heal you. And so how you do that is there's brain cells in the heart, literally, physically, and there's brain cells in your stomach, right? Solar plexus, kaha, chakra area, energy center area. And so your stomach and your heart and your brain all work together. Okay? So if they all work together and they're all speaking to you, because you get butterflies, right? Anxiety and worry when you get scared or whatever, upset. They want you to change it. So change the brain cells in your stomach, your heart, and your brain, of course. And you got to do it with using your mind and using your ego in the right way, not the wrong way. So listen to Neville Goddard, subscribe to Neville Goddard official channel or whatever, all those channels, because I'm subscribed to a lot of non-official Neville Goddard video channels that I love. But Elmer O. Locker Jr. is how I got turned on to Neville Goddard. So I watch everything by David, the channel owner. His channel is the Elmer O. Locker Jr. channel. I watch his channel. Like, he is the one that taught me so much. And then eventually I started listening to the Neville Goddard suggestions of YouTube. And at first it pushed me away because I know, and I've done the research about the Lion Lamb literature book, the Bible. And I know it's considered by the awakened experts and philosophers that teach this, that there's 97 to 98% lies, and the rest is diamond, 2 to 7% truth, diamond. That's what they have researched. And I've seen it too, because I studied Bible code, and I saw it too, because I went and did Bible code in the original language, and I went to the word Elohim and Yahweh, and I was like, what the, wow, okay. So when I clicked on Elohim, it said goddesses - gods. And then when I clicked on goddesses - gods in Bible code, it said reptilians, draconians, and Palladians. Not the good ones. Not the good ones. Not the positive, non-mean, abusive to the extreme ones. Okay? So go study Bible code in the original languages. Study the word Elohim, Yahweh, and anything else. And then you'll see, oh, okay. But what Neville Goddard did for the world, our planet, humanity, was he studied it and saw, oh, these are all metaphor hidden codes that everybody needs and deserves to know to become their master presence, God presence, wealthy, rich, wizard-like ascended master self. So if you want to be like Jesus, that's a dark covenant name. Don't use that. That's a dark blood covenant name, okay? It's very evil. Don't use that name. Don't call on that name. Even though the person, Yeshua ben Yosef, is really the ascended master, Lord Sananda. So if you call on that J name, right, of the Lion Lamb book, he still knows that you're talking to Lord Sananda, him, and he'll still help you. But when everybody finds out about that literature filled with pages, that it's 98% darkness from dark other creators that are linked to Lulu, Sefer, and Satan, then they're going to throw the book away. But then they're going to go, oh my God, I can't believe it. This is evil. So yeah, that book will not be followed in the future. No. And what they'll do is they'll go throughout that whole book and take out all the evil lies, 98%. And that's why the book of Enoch and the 12 Gnostic, whatever, all those other books were taken out. I'm not saying every single book was pure, but the pure books were taken out. But anyways, that book teaches you how to be God. It teaches you how to change your thinking, your free will choices, and how not to believe lies about yourself. Isn't that weird? So that book will, you cannot take it literally. There's not really anything literally in that book. So you got to take it metaphorically. And what it's metaphorically telling you is it's Christ consciousness. And what Christ consciousness is, you do not believe lies of any kind. And then you realize, oh, wait a minute, I'm a God particle, son, daughter. I am God. So that means I can think whatever I think, like I do on the other side in heaven when I die out of this body, and everybody in the past lives of mine. And I can create anything instantly, like a wizard, like an ascended master, like Buddha did, like Lord Sananda did, or he was known as Yeshua ben Yosef, Jesus, right? Don't say that name, but he wasn't known as that name, but so whatever Buddha, Lord Gautama, Yeshua ben Yosef, which is Lord Sananda, right? Mary Magdalene's own twin flame spouse, husband. What that book teaches you from the bad, not good liars, that's not creator and source, that's not the original God, like they say they are, they teach you the truth about yourself. And so remember that one saying, right? Scripture says, don't you know you are gods, ye are gods. And who said that supposedly? Jesus, right? Yeshua, ben Yosef. Jesus said, don't you know ye are gods? There you go. Boom. There's the proof. You are gods. And little gods is equal to saying, I'm a God particle, or I'm a God son, or I'm a daughter. I'm a God daughter, or I'm the daughter of the creator, supreme source. It's the same thing. So take that book and burn it. No, I'm kidding. You can burn it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to the true creator. It doesn't matter to the true supreme source if you burn that book. But take that book like Neville Goddard did and understand it for what it is, not what it is not. It is not literal. That book is the same information in the Egyptian God consciousness. Yes, that book is the same as the 7 sacred flames, but that book is written by dark entities and energies, lower dark entities and energies that existed. And it's written for the two that are in the lake of fire. Yeah. So if you know who that is, right? Starts with an L, ends with an R. Sounds like ooh, see, fur. Or it sounds like hey, tan. Yeah, they're in the lake of fire. Yep. Their personality has been dissolved, and they are in the lake of fire with Hitler, with an H at the front of what I said. Those 3 are in the lake of fire since the 1970s, per one of them that helped put them there with Lord Sunat Kumara, the Ascended Master, my Ascended Master. See, all the hunas, I am a huna, I am a shaman, I am a huna. Huna is a shaman. So I went to the Shaman Huna school, and I hope to get my graduate certificate because our teacher, Elder Shaman of the Hunas, head of the Hunas, died in January. So I'm waiting to get that, but I've been a Huna graduate since really 2024, February, or I think it was March, April, one of those. And I was supposed to go to the graduation, but because of the divorce I'm going through with this dark twin flame of my own soul, I didn't go. It would have been a little difficult swinging it financially, but I just didn't go. So I planned to go this year, but they said, no, maybe next year, because there's tons of graduates, but we can't go since he died this year, because we're waiting for him to be replaced. We needed an elder shaman to replace him to take charge over us Hunas, the house of Huna. Anyways, but yeah, hold on. Okay, you guys, I'm going to end the video here and come back and see me soon. Bye, you guys.